I'm with Peter Lee, founder and chairman of the Transit Owners Club. Morning, Peter.
Good morning, Neil.
Remarkably, Transit is 50 years old this year. And not only are you a retired, successful businessman, you've got a Transit Owners Club, you're now an author as well.
Quite amazing, isn't it?
Can you just tell us what led up to this?
Transit's always been in my life. I think a lot of people know. I worked on the line at Langley, building them. I left there. I went and lived in Spain for 13 months in the back of a Transit. I came back. I started a building company, and I had a fleet of 20 vans running around. In 1984, I joined the National Street Van Association, and I was in vans again. I was in Transit, so it's always been part of my life.
And when did the call come through about the book?
A company called Crowwood Press contacted me. They've been in touch with Ford and were looking for someone to write a book. And over the years, I've done quite a bit of business with Ford, helping them with history and questions and stuff for their brochures. And they put them on to me. And Crowwood Press asked me if I was interested in writing a book. And people in Ford over the years have said, you should write a book, you should write a book, you should write a book. And in the end, it just became something I had to do. I had to do it.
And presumably, with such a big anniversary, the Transit Owners Club is doing lots of events this year as well.
It is, yes. We're doing probably about 20 events over the summer. We have our big one, which is at Gaydon. We're doing something with Ford on the 11th of July at Dunton. We're actually going into Dunton, which is a rare thing for a club to do. We're at Bewley. We're at the NEC in November. It's really packed this year.
The main big event, though, is Gaydon, isn't it?
That's right.
Which is what, the 11th and...
Yeah, 9th. I think it's the 9th, 10th and 11th of August. We're going to be there all weekend. Ford are getting involved. We're hoping to have 200 plus vans there, driving games, lots of different stuff. And, of course, I'll be there signing the book. So
I have to say, I'm looking forward to it. Now, just before we started this interview, I had a quick look upstairs in your house. And to say that Transit is an obsession of yours is an understatement, judging by the amount of models you've got up there.
Yeah, there's about 23,000 items in the collection. There's models and everything from ashtrays to beer mugs with the word Transit on it. And I've probably got the biggest collection of Transit brochures in the world. But of course, it's been sold in so many countries. There's the language problem, and then brochures would have slight deviations. And one would come out in March, one would come out in April, and there'd be an alteration. So I've tended to collect them just as much as the models. But the model collection has grown over 45 years to quite a collection, yeah.
It is a remarkable collection, and thank you very much for talking to us today.
You're more than welcome, Neil.